So, you want to know how to lose weight and overcome those obstacles like getting frustrated when maybe you're too overweight to be vigorously active? Well, here's my advice for you. You should start by thinking about the mind change that needs to happen before the physical change comes. So, the approach to your physical activity is going to involve goal setting, and you have to be realistic about your goals. So I just ran 5.5 miles, but I certainly wouldn't suggest that you start your activity program by doing a 5.5 mile run, especially if you're 60 pounds overweight and haven't gone for a run since you were a kid, if you're, let's say, in your middle ages. So you have to be realistic when you set your goals. Maybe start with a little 1 mile walk and do that every day for a week, and then increase the duration incrementally. Do 1.5 miles every day for the week after that, and so on. So once you become acclimated to that activity, you can increase the amount of activity. This will help you prevent injuries. It's going to keep you from getting discouraged. You'll be able to reach smaller goals along the way to your bigger goal of losing X amount of weight. But you're going to have those times when you're discouraged. Now, you might be thinking, well, how can I even start the program if I'm obese? I cannot work out because I am physically unable to. Well, again, if walking a mile is too much for you, start with a smaller amount of activity, or get in the pool. Hey, you don't have to walk or run to be active. You can swim, you could play tennis, you could join a racquetball league or soccer league, although you probably don't want to play in a soccer league if you're really obese. But so if you take that approach, you're going to find yourself being satisfied by reaching those little goals along the way, and you will enjoy the activity. You'll actually enjoy being active because you're doing something that helps you see that light at the end of the tunnel, because if you enjoy it, you're going to keep doing it. Hey, if you don't like being active, if you can't find anything that you like to do that involves exercise, then you're going to have to find an activity that you can at least tolerate. You're going to have to be willing to sweat, just like I did. You have to be willing to put up with the pain of exerting yourself. And I'm not talking about the kind of pain where you stub your toe and you think it's broken. No, not a sharp, stabbing, injury-related kind of pain. I'm talking about that feeling of having your heart feel like it's going to jump out of your throat because it's pumping so hard, or just being out of breath, or that burning sensation in your muscles from lactic acid buildup, the soreness that follows. Those kinds of pain are healthy, and it means that you're making progress when you're pushing yourself to that extent. So again, it starts with the mindset. And once you adjust your mindset to have realistic goals and think about little goals along the way to your bigger goal, you're going to be golden. But probably the most important long-term goal is to be healthy, and to be healthy and active long enough that you can enjoy retirement, that you can enjoy spending time with your grandkids, with family and friends. Because if they are active, let's say they go on a camping trip or go see a national park, and let's say you're too overweight, or you have, let's say, a foot injury or foot pain that's the result of being overweight, then you're not going to be able to enjoy that time with them. So the goal is to spend time with your loved ones and be active, be pain-free, and be able to focus on the time that you're spending with them rather than pain from, let's say, an injury that you might incur if you become active all of a sudden when your body's not ready for it. So if you're 60 pounds overweight and you never walk or run or jog or whatever, and you go on a hike with family or extended family or friends, you're not going to be able to last. You're going to probably hurt yourself. And it's hard to spend time with family if you're, let's say, in the hospital, because of diabetic shock or you have heart disease and so on and so forth. It'd be hard to spend time with family if you're in a coffin. So you got to be intent on the long-term goal of living a longer, healthier, happy life. Hey, and just because you're healthy doesn't mean you're going to live a long time. We all should consider each day a gift from God. So those are my 2 cents. And if you like this video, please click that like button. Thanks.